Something to pin it up against. Let's see. I need something that I can, okay. YouTube, what it do, what it don't do. It's your boy Self-Conscious, man, and I'm tapping back in with another live video. Y'all already know what time it is. Double tap that stream, like, share, subscribe, comment, turn on all post notification bells. Tell a friend or let a friend know that your boy Self-Conscious, aka Self-Con live. And I promise y'all guys this video, man, but before we get into the video, right? Listen, man, there's a whole lot of stuff going on with this Donald Trump situation, right? We got to get down to the bottom of it. Black people, do not allow Kamala Harris to manipulate your minds into believing that she's gonna fulfill everything that she's been saying since the debate. Because guess what? 3 years and 10 months, she ain't did nothing yet. Y'all think she gonna do it now? So don't fall for the okie dokie, man. And like I said, I'm just the messenger. I can't make it up. Every time I come on here, man, I give y'all facts. I give you facts. I'm not making nothing up. I'm not trying to dictate who you vote for. But I'm gonna tell you right now, we don't get Donald Trump back in office, we going to war, man. It's gonna be World War III. Vladimir Putin got some plans, man. Why y'all think he endorsing Kamala Harris right now? It's a reason for that. It's a purpose behind that. And we got to get down to the bottom of it. Now, fast forward, rewind a little further, second assassination attempt on Donald Trump in less than 90 days. The second assassination attempt in less than 30 days. Man, you got a guy that took flight from where? Hawaii. All the way from Hawaii to Florida to take Donald Trump out. And he fell short again, just like the first one. All I'm saying is this right here, right? A lot of y'all think Donald Trump is racist. Donald Trump is not racist, man. Trump is for the people. The man that already took a bullet for us, man. You know what I mean? We got to fight. If y'all want Donald Trump back in office, if y'all want this economy to get back to where it was when Trump was in office back in 2016, I strongly suggest that you get up off of your behinds and you get out and vote for Donald Trump. Your vote should not be based on race, color, nor ethnic. It should be based on the fact that you voting for the right person to get in office, the person that's going to bring America back to dominance, man. Like I said, I'm just a messenger. I can't make none of this up. Last time I checked, 3 years and 10 months ago, Kamala Harris said she ain't black. Kamala Harris literally said 3 years and 10 months ago, I am not black. I am not a part of the black culture. I'm not doing anything to help black kids, disrespecting our youth. There's a lot of stuff that she done did, man. There's a lot of skeletons in the closet. And we ain't gonna talk about what she did in California. Y'all remember that black guy that was on death row that could have been exonerated? Y'all remember that? And they took him out, hit him with the lethal injection. 7 hours later, Kamala Harris mysteriously come up with the paperwork. The man that lost his life. That's just one. Not only that, we got 1,500 black guys right now in California serving sentences between 10 to 40 years for marijuana. Something that's legal in most states right now. We talking about misdemeanors. We're not talking about murder. We're not talking about rape. We're not talking about armed robbery, strong armed robbery. We're not talking about none of that. We talking about misdemeanor charges, man. Misdemeanor charges. Double tap the stream. Like, share, subscribe, comment, and turn on all post notification bells. So currently, I'm live. I told y'all I would be coming live today. I'm at the Mary Kay location. You know, I am a part of the business. Super excited to have the opportunity to sit in the kings and the queens chair. I look good right here too, don't I? I know that's right. So listen, guys, all I'm saying is this right here, right? A lot of people come in my chat, right, with a whole lot of disrespect, right? People don't like when I tell the truth. What I'm trying to get y'all to understand, right? I'm not with that pro-black shit. Pardon my language. I'm not with that. I don't care what color you are. How can I sit here and possibly say that I accept God as being my creator, but I can't accept this perfect creation? Something ain't right about that picture. So if you're white and you're racist, I don't deal with you. If you're black and you're racist, I don't deal with you. I don't care about color. When I see people, I see love, I see peace, I see compassion, happiness, so on and so forth, etc. That's what I see. And it's something going on with this Donald Trump situation, right? We're not gonna get off this topic. Y'all know every day I come on, I gotta talk about Trump, bro. And I gotta talk about what's going on in the real world. Obviously, the media is gonna only tell you so much. Me, I'm gonna give it all to you. I ain't gonna sugarcoat nothing. I ain't gonna hold nothing back. And for the record, just for the record, right? And you ain't gonna hear this nowhere else. Kamala Harris, and I want y'all to Google this when you get the opportunity, right? Last time I checked, we got somebody that's running for president, right? That's supposed to be a role model and a figure for the nation and for the youth with an OnlyFans page. Are y'all serious? Kamala Harris have an OnlyFans page. Google Willie Brown. He done already exposed it. Y'all don't know who Willie Brown is? Willie Brown is the guy that she married just for his wealth and to use that to get her where she at now. Come on, man. Y'all think she's smart enough to be able to get where she at now? It's virtually impossible. You know what I'm saying? Kamala Harris, she had to go through some things, obviously. She done been through some things. Why y'all think the UPS truck stay at the White House so much? Delivering knee pads. I'm just being honest with you. I'm not going to sugarcoat it, right? But I wanted to come on live and share that with y'all, right? And so today, I am hanging out with one of my true Donald Trump supporters, right? Mary Kay business consultant, right? Somebody that brought me into the business, you know what I'm saying, and taught me the ins and outs of it, right? And I promised y'all this video, you know, so if I promise you something, I would like to deliver, you know what I'm saying? So with that being said, you're not going to see me on camera as much because I'm going to allow her to explain the products to y'all guys. A lot of y'all said y'all was interested in the Mary Kay business, right? You want to buy products, you want to learn how to work the business or whatever. Well, this is the right person to give you all the information that you will need. So with that being said, I'm finna go over here and set this phone up and let her do her thing and be respectful. Guys, be respectful. Don't do no disrespect, man. We don't tolerate disrespect, okay? So.
Hey, hello everybody. I'm so glad that you're here today. I'm Kay Benitez, Senior Sales Director in the Mary Kay business, and I'm delighted to have Stephen here with us today. Yes, I'm definitely a Trump fan. In fact, I've met Trump before. When I did my dissertation for my PhD, he was one of the people I talked about because he has ADHD, and it was incredible. And what I learned that day is what you're seeing in the media is not true. He is not the person they represent. What I saw was him working with women. What I saw him doing was working with minorities. In fact, when I sat in his business meeting, that's what I saw the room full of. I think there were like 2 white men in the room. Everybody else was a minority in the big room. So, you know, do not believe the media. The media will tell you whatever it wants you to believe, and it'll keep telling you and keep telling you and keep telling you, hoping that you'll start to believe them. But Stephen is speaking truth. I'm glad you're following his channel, because Stephen's going to make sure that you know what you need to know to make a good decision this November, because we want to do what's best for our country. We do want to make America great again, because no matter, we still need to move forward. We need to be better than we've ever been, but we've got a long ways to go just to get to great again, right? Because we've had so many things happen in the last almost 4 years that have just been devastating to our country. So I'm glad that you're here, but I'm going to have the privilege today of sharing the Mary Kay business. And as Stephen said, I'm Mary Kay Sales Director. I've been in the business for almost 6 years. I've earned 2 pink Cadillacs during that time. My biggest check in Mary Kay was a little bit over $15,000 in a month. And I consistently make a good income. My daughter, who recruited me, is also a Mary Kay Sales Director and makes a great income in the business. I've helped other people earn big money in the business. I have directors under me in my downline, and I have people that are driving cars in my downline. So the Mary Kay business has great opportunities. So if you're interested, I'm going to tell you before we're out where to go to get more information. But just I'll throw it out a few times. It's marykay.com/dreamstation. Easy, right? Dream Station. marykay.com, Dream Station. DreamStation. Okay, so I'm going to share a few products with you today. This is some of our new Christmas collection. Now we have all kinds of skincare products. In fact, Mary Kay is the #1 skincare and cosmetic company in the world. This is not us saying that. This has been proven by multiple different venues that have researched the topic. We are the #1 selling skincare and cosmetic company in the world. We have the top of the line skincare products with all kind of patents on the things that we do, so you won't see it in other products. I love the product. I'm 61. I think I look about 40. So,
True story.
and I've seen other women that are 50 and 60 years old be able to look for it. But the best thing, even for younger people, to go ahead and get on a good skincare so that you never look over 30, right? So, but today what I wanted to show you is some of our Christmas stuff because I'm really excited. This was just released yesterday. So this is our men's cologne, and Stephen can tell you he has sold a lot of men's cologne.
That's right.
This cologne is phenomenal. This is our high intensity sports cologne, and for Christmas we have a body wash and shampoo that comes with it. So that's a nice collection. You can get that. We also have the high intensity with a body wash and shampoo. The way that this works, if you go to the website, is you'll see these as a package. And what we recommend is that people buy this package and then buy the 2 colognes that go with it. If you're doing it as a gift, you might want to make it 2 separate gifts. Or if you want a bigger gift, you can put it all together. I like to say the sport one is the one you wear during the day when you might get a little hot and sweaty and you're out and about and doing your thing. And the high intensity, regular high intensity is the one you wear at night when you want to smell good. And so you need that package. So that daytime, nighttime works out fabulous. Now in the women's cologne, we have the Balara. This is my top selling perfume. Again, Stephen has sold many, many of these. So he can tell you it's a great cologne. And for Christmas, we have the body lotion to go with it. It has the same scent in it. So it's a beautiful collection. You can get just the lotion if you're wanting a small gift for a teacher, or you can get both if you're wanting to do something fabulous. Now, this is the thing I'm really, really excited about, okay? These are our new eyeshadows. Aren't those beautiful colors? Look at that. Now, these are liquid eyeshadows. If you've never used a liquid eyeshadow, you're gonna love these. They just go on so easy, spread so easy. Look at this green color. That just pops when you put it on. It's so stunningly gorgeous. And then we have the sand dune. Yeah. So these 3 colors are limited edition just for Christmas. So definitely want to get yours ordered soon. And then we have a couple of lipsticks. This is our Toasted Plum. I'm actually going to put this on, Stephen.
Yep. Y'all watch her put it on. Watch her apply it. And I'm going to be honest with y'all, man. This business, I started my journey about 5 years ago. The thing is, I just haven't been consistent. But I have sold, believe it or not, being a male in the Mary Kay business, my top sellers was cologne and perfume and satin hands, right? Mm-hmm. So with that being said, a lot of people feel like that a man can't work the business as if it's just designed for women. That's not true. Mary Kay accepts anybody in the business, right? But it's ultimately it's on you to become successful in the business, because if you put the work in, everything else is going to take care of itself, right? And what I like about the products, the business don't just look at it as if, it's just a way to make money. Mary Kay is based around God. It's always God first, family second, and career third. And this lady right here gave me a great opportunity. She introduced me to the business. I fell in love with it. And like I said, I'm just as happy to be back, a part of the business, and also to have her on camera to inform y'all, to give y'all, provide all the information that's needed, whether you want to work the business or, hey, Christmas is coming around. You might have some loved ones that you want to, shop with, to provide them some things or whatever. This is a perfect opportunity. And that's why I have her on the camera, because she can explain the business more fluently than myself.
Yes, Stephen, and you know, you talk about men being in the business. There's actually a national sales director here in America that we had our first male national sales director a couple of years ago. He makes between $30,000 and $40,000 a month as a
30 to
national
ooh.
sales director. Yes, and we have multiple male sales directors that make $15,000, $20,000.
Right.
So it's definitely a business that men can work and men can grow. You have been very successful in
Yes.
business yourself.
Yes.
And so there's lots of opportunities for men or women. So either one that you would like to do, let me tell you just a little bit about the business. Stephen mentioned that the philosophy that Mary Kay founded when she first started was God first, family second, and career third.
That's right.
Most places that you go to work, they say you got to put us first, and then you take, you know, if you happen to be off on Sunday, then go to church. But we're not going to help you make that happen. If you happen to be doing something, in fact, you can't take your Bible here, or you can't pray here, and you can't. They really don't want God represented at all in their business, right? But Mary Kay says, no, we're going to make that first, and then family. Mary Kay says, if your family needs you, then definitely you need to be there for your family.
1 second, guys. I'm finna set this right here so she can finish, because I'm finna get my other phone and pin this website so y'all can go check it out.
Hey, so I'm sorry, Stephen, I hit it.
You good?
Okay, so when Mary Kay was started in 1963, we just had our 61st anniversary. So what does that mean to you? What does that mean to you? That means that it's stable. If you know anything about businesses all across the country right now, I think places are closing, right? Because of our economy being so bad, the places are closing everywhere. But Mary Kay Cosmetics is very solid. It's owned by the original family, and the original family still owns it today. And so to get into the Mary Kay business, I see someone said that they got involved and they cost $3,500. It should not cost $3,500. I'm not that kind of sales director. Stephen can tell you.
Exactly.
It costs $35 to get into the business, and then we help you sell so that you can purchase some inventory, but we don't do it the other way around. I don't expect people to spend $3,500 without having the sales on the books. We do the opposite of that. And I'm sorry that that happened to your wife, because it's definitely not the way that it needs to go. Because we get people started, we get them on their website, we help them do a party either virtually or in person, and then from there they take those orders and they place their order. And that's the way you make money. And Stephen can tell you he has never once ordered something that he hasn't made more than what he paid for.
True story.
So that's
And that website is what again?
marykay.com
Mary
/DreamStation.
K.
marykay.com /DreamStation. And we also teach people how to sell, because you know a lot of people are not natural sellers, and I don't consider myself a salesperson. I consider myself an educator. I try to make sure that people know what products they need. Unfortunately, what happens a lot in the Mary Kay business is a person will have inventory and they say, I need to sell 10 satin hands. So they go and try to sell satin hands to everybody, instead of going to the customer and saying, what are the issues that you would like to resolve? And here, I have solutions for that for you. So it's amazing. I have people that will say, I have wrinkles, I need this for wrinkles. And so I make sure they get what they need for that. I have a person that has, red skin, red splotches. We have something for that. Instead of just trying to sell them what I have in stock, I want to make sure that I sell them what they need. So that's a very important part of working the Mary Kay business correctly. The other thing that's important about Mary Kay is that it's completely debt-free. And if you don't know the importance of that, boy, you are missing out. My husband and I have been debt-free for a few years now. It's great because we're able to travel when we want to, because we don't have to worry about paying bills. We have the electric bill and that kind of thing, but we don't have any car bills, any house bills, any of that kind of thing. And we live in a nice home and drive nice cars. Stephen's been there, he can tell you.
True story.
We have nice things, but it's because we made sure we took care of our debt early. And I love the fact that Mary Kay is debt-free, because that means I don't have to worry about getting my commission. They're not having to pay some big loan payment back. They're not having to pay interest. During COVID, I had my best months ever during COVID. And, because people were able to still purchase the products, Mary Kay was able to keep going despite all the things that were going on. So it was a great opportunity. Mary Kay, you get paid in Mary Kay really two different ways. One is when you sell a product, everything is, you buy everything for 50% off the suggested retail. So that means if you sell something for $100, you make $50. If you sell something for $200, you make $100. If you sell something on sale, you won't make that much, but you'll still make money. The other way that you make money is when you recruit people, but you don't make money until those people actually order something. So I could recruit 7,000 people today from this live, but if you never placed an order, it would not help me. So I'm not interested in just getting people to sign up.
That's right.
I'm interested in getting people who are interested in building a business and helping you to do that. Because if you're not successful, I make no money. I make good money in the Mary Kay business because I make sure that my girls are making money, that my guys are making money. Because if they're not making money, then it's no benefit to me. Plus, my heart is such that I love to help people. That's kind of my heart, and Stephen knows my story. That is who I am. I love to help people, and Mary Kay is just an avenue for helping people. Mary Kay started the business in 1963 because as a woman, she had trouble finding a place that she could work and make the kind of money that she needed to make. In 1963, women were secretaries, they were nurses, they were school teachers, all of which at that time did not make a lot of money. She happened to be in a sales company, working in a sales company, and when she started making more than the men, they actually changed her job title because they didn't want her making more than the men there. So she said, I'm going to create a business where women can decide how much they want to earn by the work that they're willing to put in. And so Mary Kay is the #1 place for a woman to make over $100,000 a year. More women in Mary Kay make over $100,000 a year than any company in the entire world. So it is an opportunity to be successful. So I'm really excited about that. I love our products. If you just want a good, clean skincare set, we have that. If you want great cosmetics, we have a full cosmetic line. And we have great perfumes, as you can see, lotions, and of course skincare. So anything that you might want like that, I'd love to help you. But I would really love to help some people get started to make an income so that you can work from home. Because we know the best way to make America great again is to give people opportunities.
That's right.
To give people opportunities to rise above where they are today. And that's what I want to do.
And guys, I'm gonna be honest with you, right? Now, when I tell y'all color is not an issue, right? I've been knowing this lady 5 years, right? Y'all know my story. Y'all know I've been incarcerated or whatever. Not at one point since I've been knowing this lady have she ever judged me about that, because she understands. Mm-hmm. I've never disrespected her, always showed her the uppermost respect. And with all that being said, it's kind of ironic how someone that's not the same color you are that will literally do more for you than your own people, right? And I'm saying that because y'all know where I pretty much stand at. When I see people, I don't see color, right? Mm-hmm. And so the purpose of this video is to give you what she just gave you, but to let y'all guys out there know that it's okay to interact with somebody outside of your culture, right? Mm-hmm. Teamwork makes the dream work. Mm-hmm. We knew that's what Donald Trump stood for when he was in office in 2016. Mm-hmm. A lot of people say Donald Trump is racist. He's a KKK, he's this and he's that. Last time I checked, this man that did so much for the black people when he was in office, into it's pathetic. Mm-hmm. But if we don't do our own personal investigations, see, we have to investigate this stuff. You just can't take what you hear on face value and run with it. You see what I'm saying? And since I've been in the business, everything that this lady have shared with y'all, man, is just real talk. I can tell y'all some wonderful stories about this lady, bro. But at the end of the day, like she just now said, this is another way of making America great again. We have to work together as a team. Teamwork makes the dream work. Donald Trump took a bullet for America, right? When he got back up, he pumped his fist in the sky, and what did he say? We got to fight. Together we stand, divided we fall. We cannot allow Kamala Harris to get back in office, because I'm going to tell you, Kamala Harris have two mission goals. One is to make history. She just want to say, I'm the first black lady to become a president. Correction, I take that back. She's not black. She's half original. But she's portraying to be a black person. And number two, she want to divide the people, bro. She's in it to divide the people. She want white peoples on one side, black peoples on the other side, and the half original peoples like her in the middle, so they can just do whatever they do. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, this is just another way of me being able to demonstrate what I share with y'all on live when it comes to color. It's not about that, man. You know, we got to simply get out. We got to get Donald Trump back in office. You know, this inflation is killing us right now. Gas prices, food prices, and the cost of living, it's ridiculous. You got illegal immigrants over here living better than majority of us. 5-star hotels, they giving them EBT, they giving them this, they giving them that, and they're not doing anything for the American people, man. You know, so this is an opportunity for me, because I'm struggling financially. But this is a perfect opportunity that this lady right here presented to me about 4.5 years ago. You know, and she's done a lot for me in the business. She's made sacrifices for me or whatever. Things, again, that my own people have never done for me, right? So, like I said, this right here is a displaytion, right? To let y'all know that you can actually do business and interact with people outside the scope of your own culture, right? So if anybody interested in the business, the link is pinned. The link is pinned, and this is not the first time y'all gonna see her on the camera. This is not the first time, because I know a lot of y'all out there probably thinking like now, what should I do, this and that, the third. There is ways that you can interact with her personally outside the scope of this camera, right? But you gotta know one thing, right? Just make sure it's business, man. You know, nothing outside the scope of that. Right. You know, if you're interested in the business, you know, if you want to become successful, you want to know more about the business, you interested in purchasing products, because like she said, the holidays are coming around. You know, it's nothing like being able to drop a Mary Kay bag off at somebody's doorstep. I'm talking about great products, good as advertised. Me being the man in the business, I've sold a ton of that products. I'm talking about cologne, perfume, satin hands, and some other things. But those are just my 3 top sellers. You know what I'm saying? And the business is good as advertised. And what I do like about the business, it's not a manipulative type of business. You know, it's equal opportunity for everybody. You know, if you want to be successful and you put the work in, the business will actually help you get what you want to get at. You know, they not just going to throw the products on you and just tell you to just go out. They're going to make sure they train you and educate you. And for the record, Ms. K, if you can show them around the reason why, let them know the reason why you got this thing set up like this, so they'll know what I'm saying.
So, as you can see here, we're in Graniteville, South Carolina. I have a studio set up so that my consultants that are in the area can come and actually do facials right here on the spot. Now, I know a lot of you live throughout the country. We also do virtual facials. So I do things on Zoom. We send out samples to everybody and let them try it. So you can ask for that. If you go on the website, there'll be an opportunity to send me a message. And you can send me a message and say, hey, I want one of those pampering packages, because I'll be doing a Zoom very soon that you can, in fact, next Thursday. So you can get a pampering session in that way. We, as you can see, there's products over here, Stephen. We have all kinds of, I showed you some of the new collection, but here's all of our body washes, different hand creams. Oh man, I have to tell you about this. This right here. If there's any ladies on the group that needs to tighten up a little bit of stuff, you know, this stuff has they just renewed it. It was great to begin with, but they just changed it and put the same formula that's in our skincare into the body lotion.
So it's like a mixture
and lifts everything.
Oh.
So if you need to lift, something that's not as tight as you want it to be. Right. And that'll do it for you.
That's that satin hands.
We have the satin hands Here, this is the satin hand cream. Here, we even have hand sanitizers. In fact, this is a kind of interesting thing, Stephen. During COVID, when everything was shut down, the government contacted, which was Trump's administration, contacted Mary Kay and said, we need somebody to stay open and make hand sanitizer. So Mary Kay made hand sanitizer for all the hospitals and clinics in the state of Texas and beyond, because the government said you can stay open and do that because we need hand sanitizer. We didn't even do hand sanitizer at the time, but they knew that we had been working on one. They sped it up, did all the research and everything, and now we have hand sanitizer in the collection. Which, by the way, it's a little spray that has satin hands in it, Stephen. Here, I'm gonna spray.
And see, guys, this was one
This
of.
is nice. Doesn't have any scent. You know how a lot of
Ooh,
hand
yeah.
sanitizer smell
I
that?
like that. That
And it
smells
feels
good.
And it feels good. It's got satin hands on it, so it doesn't dry out your hands.
So what do we have over here?
We have, these are the different skincare lines. And here, this is our Time-Wise Repair.
That's the entire set,
Time-Wise-
or is that individual?
Yeah, that's the Time-Wise Miracle set. This is the Time-Wise for teenagers, where you're
Okay.
trying to get them used to taking care of their skin. There's no
Right.
anti-aging
Right.
in that. This one has anti-aging in it. The Repair set actually has anti-aging, and it repairs your skin whenever you've been out in the sun too much. Maybe you've had chemo, maybe you've done some damage to your skin, or your skin's just older, more mature. like mine.
Exactly.
It tightens and brightens everything, and it's got a little retinol in there to help.
And is that actually a beginner's guide or something right there?
It is. This is the beginner's guide for when you get in the Mary Kay business. You'll get
Okay.
all these samples and things will come so
Okay.
that you can get started. And then we have here's you talked about the satin hand. Here's
Yeah,
one of
that's
the
it
satin
right
hand
there.
set.
Satin hands.
So
I
the
sold a
satin
lot of
hands
that.
has the scrub that you use to exfoliate your hands, and then it has the lotion, and then it has a softener which softens up the cuticles and all of those kinds of things. For ladies in the group, we have eye makeup remover. It's the best on the market. We have brush cleaner. We have some of the best brushes you'll ever find. All kinds of lipsticks and things. Then over here we have another set, Stephen, that we didn't mention earlier. Our Clear Proof set
Oh, yeah, that Clear
is for
Proof.
people with acne or acne scars. With this set, I've seen people improve. In fact, it's guaranteed to improve your skin in 7 days, or you get your money. Now, all of Mary Kay's products are guaranteed, but this one in particular, they say if you don't see a difference in 7 days, you might as well just forget it, because you're going to see it. It's crazy. This is the charcoal mask. Just a quick hint, you can take that charcoal mask and it will actually pull out a splinter if you have a splinter on your hand.
How much is the Heath? You said how much is the set? Which set are you inquiring about? You talking about the Clear Proof or the Time-Wise? The Clear Proof?
The Clear Proof is $60 for the full set. $60, and so that's a great deal for something that's going to guarantee to clear up your face, and it's better than all those more expensive ones that you find at the mall. It's incredible.
Time-Wise.
Yeah, the Time-Wise Miracle set is $105. The one for teens is $60. The Time-Wise Repair set starts at $200. But remember, if you get in the business, you get things for 50% off. So if you're thinking that this is something you want to do, I have a lot of people that will get in to start with just to save money on their products. And then they start using them. My story, actually, that's what I did. I got in the business because I wanted, I wanted to save money. I told you I got out of debt and everything. And so I try to manage my money very well. I was like, well, it makes sense to me that if I'm going to spend, I can spend $35 and get my stuff for half price, and I'm using a $200 kit, well, that just makes sense, right? So I said, I'm going to get into, but people saw the difference in my skin, and people started saying, what are you using? I want some of that. And so I started selling it, not even intending to, and then people started getting in the business with, I'm like, I guess I need to build this business.
Somebody said, you said how much does she get it for 50 and sell it for 105?
So-
It don't go, I'll let her
Yeah,
explain
so
that.
It sells for $105, so that means you pay $57.50 for it. okay? No, $52.50, excuse me, $52.50 for it, okay? Okay, so you pay half of whatever the retail price is. When you order it for half price, and then you sell it. Now, for instance, sometimes I'll sell the repair set, which is $215 for the whole set, and I may throw in a wrinkle filler for half price. I'm not making anything off the wrinkle filler, but I know if they use it, they will continue to use it because it's a game changer, right? So I'm making my money off the repair set sale, but I know I'm going to have continued income from the wrinkle filler in the future. So I want to make sure they get that extra bang for their buck.
I like that what you just said, Angel. If you cannot afford it, don't buy it. As simple as that. Everyone has to up their prices to make somewhat of a profit off of it. That's one of my moderators. That makes a lot of sense.
That's right. And just so you know, when you buy something at the mall, it's probably increased by about 80%. Okay, so our 50% is not that, because at the mall they have to pay for rent, they have to pay for the electric bill, they have to pay for all those other kind of things that we don't have to pay for as,
That's right.
as consultants. I mean, I have this little space, but it's nothing like if I had a place in the mall, right? So there you're having to pay for all that overhead before you even start talking about paying for the product. So the markup in the mall is a lot higher than what our markup is. So.
Yeah, you're right. See, the thing about it, this business, it's not for everybody, right? Because everybody is not willing to put the work in. I mean, quite naturally, if you don't, that's just like, in order for you to be successful in life, you have to surround yourself around successful people. Point blank, period. If you're hanging around 9 broke people, 9 times out of 10, you're going to become the 10th one. That's just, it's simple, man. You know what I'm saying? So the thing about Mary Kay, to me, what I love about it, it gave me an opportunity, right? And it's not just the money aspect. It's being able to sell a product to someone that can help restore the confidence that they could possibly have lost in themselves. They may not like what they see when they look in the mirror. You know, you're young and you got bags and stuff up under your eyes and all that stuff. Mary Kay is a game changer for the physical composition. You know what I'm saying? So again, the purpose of me doing this video is probably not for people like you. And I don't want to call you ignorant, but it's not for people like you. You are the type of person that I have already described as is trying to get in the way of someone else that's trying to be successful in the business. So if you're not interested, don't speak. Moderators, get them out the chat. Go ahead, continue.
Okay. So we also have, you know, the micellar water. We have a great facial sunscreen. Of course, we need to protect our skin.
I don't think I've seen that one's new there.
Yeah, that's new. And then we have all these boosters. I absolutely love this. We have a booster, a resurfacer. So if you have a spot that you need to take care of that's not smooth, that you just use this little booster. If you have lines that you need to take care of, you just put a couple of drops on your hand and put it in the right spot.
Clinical Solutions.
Clinical Solutions. This is the brightener. If you got a brown spot or a discoloration in your skin, you put it on there and it just takes care of it. And then hydration. Anybody got dry skin? Oh, I know lots of people have dry skin. This will take care of it. It actually boosts the moisture, brings the moisture to your skin, and helps your skin start producing extra water. And then we have our retinol. This product is actually designed, it's pretty cool, Stephen, in that you, when we're like 21, we stop producing as much collagen.
Right.
By the time we're like 26, we don't even produce collagen anymore. All those cells are still in our skin bed, but they just quit working. They gotten lazy, kind of like, you know, some other people we know, right? And so what retinol does is it wakes up those lazy cells and says, get back to work.
Make them work. That's right.
Make them work, right? So this is a great, make America great again product, right?
And to be honest with you, like, this the first time I've seen that product right there.
Yeah, these are new.
Oh, yeah, they
Super
got to
new.
be new. I've never seen those.
Yeah.
I definitely got to try some of those out.
Yeah. So the retinol will actually help your cells start producing elastin and collagen. And therefore, that gives you that younger look. Whoops. So
I like watching these videos, but this guy but now that he's promoting a business that has cost me lots of money because nobody wants to pay the full price. What do you mean about the business cost? So Heath, my question, have you ever been a part of the Mary Kay business? Because what you are writing is an indication as if you was a part of the business at one point and something might have took place or transpired or whatever. Is that what you're saying? Because like, that's not really making any sense. Because everybody knows you get it half price or less.
Yeah. Yeah, so
Just continue.
that's okay. You know, like I said, last year I sold $87,000 worth of product.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so I had 80 people that bought $87,000 because now you don't want to sell this stuff to people who don't want to take care of themselves.
Right.
But we're competing with the people who would go and buy $500 kits from Lancome or $450 kits from Estee Lauder that are not as good, and ours is $215. So ours is a much better deal
Right.
than that. So the way I look at it is, a person is not willing to take care of their skin, then they probably need to go to the Dollar General and buy whatever they're selling. But beware that a lot of that has zinc. It's not that just because it's on the market doesn't mean it meets any high standards. In America, there are 8 products that you cannot put in cosmetics to be approved by the American Seal. Okay, 8. In Europe, there are 873. We make everything by the European standards.
Right.
I guarantee you, when you go and you buy a cheaper product, then you're not getting something that's made by that standard. The other thing with the money that we make, do you think that Belk is not making money when you go there and buy something? Do you think their manager's not making money off of you, and they're not paying rent off of what you did, and the salesperson isn't making money? Everybody's making money there too. It's really no different. A lot of people try to make it sound like multi-level marketing is evil, but the reality is there's nothing more multi-level than a job, because the person at the top makes the most money and the next person makes the next. Where in Mary Kay, you can actually jump people.
Right.
Like you don't have to be the lowest paid person. You work and you can make more than the person that recruited you. You can make a lot more than the person that recruited you. My national sales director makes $50,000 a month. The person who recruited her makes about $1,000 because
Exactly.
she never worked the business. The only thing she did was recruit Anita. So she gets a little bit because she recruited Anita, but she didn't. She doesn't make the big bucks because she's not the one that went out there and hustled and worked and made it happen. This business is not easy. It's not sitting at home doing nothing.
That's right.
We have to work.
That's
in
for
order to
sure.
make money, and we certainly deserve an income just like anybody that works at the mall does, or anybody that works at any cosmetic counter does.
And one thing I can say, these products, this is original products. This right here don't have 4 and 5 different add-ons and stuff like that. Like she was saying earlier, you go to Dollar General, you're paying for something that's not gonna do what it's supposed to do. That's number one. Number two, no disrespect to Avon, but Avon cannot come 10% close to Mary Kay. And I know this from personal experience. My moms used to buy Avon. I've used the products, the cologne and all that good stuff, the facial stuff. And when I tell you it is good as advertised, it is as good as advertised, right? And a lot of y'all guys have been requesting for this video. And like I said, I wanted to bring her on here to give you a better understanding for the ones that may want to work the business or learn how to work the business so you can get some extra income coming in, because obviously, again, inflation is a struggle right now for a lot of people in America. So this is a perfect opportunity to help loose ends meet and pay these bills. But I've never seen this setup. This is the first time I've seen it.
Yeah.
Different colors, so I guess everything has its own different purpose for us what
They're
it does.
boosters, so they do exactly
Right.
do specific things. And you know, one of the things that I tell people all the time: would you rather put money on my table or on the owner of Amazon? Some of you would rather pay Amazon,
Right.
which is ridiculous. mean,
I agree.
That guy's already a multi-billionaire, but you're more interested in giving him money than giving the person next door who's trying to make a living and put food on their table. That just doesn't even make sense. And you know, that's not how you make America great again. We don't need more people like Jeff, you know, like the Amazon guy. We don't
Right.
need more people like that. We need
Right.
more people having income within their family, within their culture, because when I make money, I guarantee you, and Stephen knows this, that money goes toward helping people in the community.
And
I
it
run
really
a big
does.
nonprofit. I do a lot of stuff for feeding people. I do a lot of stuff for training people to get back to the workforce. That's my main job. Because I do this part-time. I do Mary Kay part-time and still have a very good income with it. And but that gives me the ability to do that because I have extra income coming from Megiddo and from Mary Kay.
And I'm glad you brought some up about the Megiddo Dream Station, which is a nonprofit organization, right? So with that being said, guys, Mary Kay is literally a part-time job for this lady right here. This lady owns a nonprofit organization. And when I tell you they do so much for the peoples in the community, and for me, you have people that's coming home from prison that's been locked up a tremendous amount of years, don't have no type of family relatives or whatever when they get out, and they trying to, get back on their feet, man. They trying to get back accustomed to being in society. They struggling with being able to get jobs because, as you know, once you have felonies on your record, that's really a strike. So these people right here are basically, what she does is help you to be able to navigate around those type of things, those hurdles, to put you in position to help you get back on your feet. Basically, they give you a boost. So this lady is just not Mary Kay, right? And I didn't want to bring that up because, that's not my business. I would prefer for her to share that with y'all. But this lady does a whole lot of stuff in the community till it's ridiculous.
Yeah. And what attracted me about Mary Kay once I decided to start building it was the ability to help people who otherwise wouldn't have opportunities. We have a girl, and Stephen, you know who I'm talking about, who dropped out of school at 16. Her mother signed her up, lied to the place where she was working, and they went and stripped together.
Yep.
Okay. She had no education past age 16. And when she decided that that was a life she no longer wanted to live, she had 3 kids of her own. Her husband had 2. And she's like, I want to do something different. I don't want to live this life anymore. She got into the Mary Kay business. She worked hard. She earned her car. She's making good money. And where else could she have gone and done that?
And I watched it.
You work any hourly job. She didn't have a GED. She doesn't have a GED. Where's she going to get a job where she's making good money every month? Nowhere but the Mary Kay business. Or something illegal, which she didn't want to do.
Exactly.
Right? And so, I've seen her, and I've seen other women just like her that have taken the opportunity because they knew this is my chance. And that's exactly why Mary Kay created it, to give a chance to people who would otherwise maybe not have an opportunity. They didn't do a background check on you, did they, Steve?
They didn't even do a background check on me. They accepted me for who I was and gave me an opportunity, and I took subtotal advantage of it. I have been lacking in the business, and I would like to be honest with you guys on live, right? I have been lacking, but overly, I know what the business will produce. You talking about, someone just said something about, do she drive a Cadillac? Yeah, she drive a Cadillac. She got one out there now. It's not the pink one, but she didn't have the pink one.
I've had 2 pink ones and decided to purchase mine. They give you an option between getting the pink Cadillac or taking $925 a month and buying your own car. And because of my age, I decided to go ahead and get my own car. And so I don't have the pink one now, but I have earned 2 pink Cadillacs. And I've only been in the business a little bit over 5 years. I've earned a Camaro. I've earned
you had the Camaro, the Malibu.
The Malibu. I didn't have the Malibu. I kept my car. I just took the money. But I did take the Camaro when I did it. So I had the Camaro, and then I had 2 pink Cadillacs.
And so, guys, think about it, right? Now, everything that we done discussed and displayed thus far, think about what she said earlier. Mary Kay has always been popular. It's a well-known organization. They provide the best products that you can get on God's green earth. President Trump, we talking about Trump now, reached out to these people and asked them to make hand sanitizers for America when we was going through that pandemic, right? So with that being said, right, it's not all about how you feel or how you think about something, right? You have to always do your own investigation. Never judge a book by its cover, right? Because when I tell you these products are good as advertised, they are good as advertised. Now, when I first got started in the business, I'm going to be honest with you, I didn't even know which way to go. I had the slightest idea. all I felt like, okay, if I recruit some people, then I'm gonna be good, this and that, the third. But the overall dynamics of it, like I said earlier, and I'm gonna be repetitive one more time just for those that probably missed what I said earlier. If you don't work the business, you can't expect no beautiful outcome. You gotta just put the necessary work in. You know what I'm saying? And with that being said, now, what I wanted Miss K to do, I wish we had someone here, female, where she can do some demonstrations on the women, because a lot of y'all women, and I see a few of y'all in the chat right now, y'all was inquiring that I come back and do what we are doing now, the live, and Miss K explaining the products or whatever. The website is paying, guys. The website is paying. All you have to do is click the link, and it's gonna take you straight to the website. And if you see anything on that website that you may be interested in or whatever, then this is who you will be literally dealing with. You won't be dealing with me, right? You will be dealing with Miss K. And obviously, you know, whatever issues you have, once you present it or bring it to her attention, then she pretty much would know what would work best for you for as facial and whatever you may be dealing with, right? But you're right, Trump 2024. This is, yeah, that's right. This is a part of MAGA, making America great again. You know what I'm saying? You have peoples out here, like I said, done lost confidence in themselves. They don't like what they see when they look in the mirror, man. It's like, oh my God, you know, and why just sit there and allow something like that to beat you down when you can just come see Mary Kay. Get you some Mary Kay products. It's going to get you back where you want to get at. It's going to restore that confidence. So when you go out in public with your friend, or whether you're dolo solo, you're feeling excellent and good about yourself. You're showing your stuff off. You know, the lipstick, I've sold some of that. But I'm going to tell y'all guys, that Satin Hands, what's the other set? Yeah, this Clear Proof. That's a great product right there. That's a great, great product. You know, and I think that's something that a lot of y'all should tap into. It's versatile, right? Men and women can use it. So it's not a one-sided product. Everybody can pretty much utilize a lot of these products. The time-wise set, I know.
The time-wise comes in oily or dry, so according to which kind of skin you have. So some people have oily skin, they just order the one that's oily.
Right.
If they have dry skin, they order the one that's for dry skin. It's pretty simple.
Now, since we covered that, before I end this live, right? What's your personal intake, right? I don't know if you watched the debate. If you watched the debate, did you identify with the Bluetooth earrings that Kamala Harris had on?
I really didn't watch much because I was actually doing a pampering session.
Okay.
So I went back and looked at it, but honestly had already heard about the earrings before I went back and looked at it. But they sure looked suspicious, didn't they?
Right, they looked very suspicious, man.
But what really I felt like before I even thought about the earrings and listening was that she had to rehearse, because if you ever heard her speak, you know she doesn't speak well on her feet. She doesn't come up with genuine answers.
Exactly.
Everything she says is like, I mean, I remember her going to an electrician thing and she said, I'm glad to see electricians because we know we need electricians because they deal with electricity. That's just, what? You know, I mean, she does stuff like that. That's the way she speaks on her feet. She was too well prepared. She had to have known the questions
in advance.
And I do believe somebody might have been saying, stand up straight, smile,
right,
whatever in her ear to. But I think she already knew what the answers to the questions were going to be.
Layla Burns, I appreciate that. I urge all you now-sayers to look up the history of Mary Kay. That is, of course, if you like to educate yourself instead of being ignorant. That makes a whole lot of sense. So obviously Layla probably didn't already use the products or whatever the case may be. But guys, listen, this is not the first time we're going to go live. I literally caught her off balance or whatever. She's been out and about, a part of other business adventure settings or whatever, meetings. And so we're going to come back on. And when we come back, hopefully I won't bring my laptop computer, right? So we'll have a bigger screen. That way she can do a session on me, and we can have a female here. She can do a session on her, or maybe I can attend one of the pampering sessions or whatever, so you guys can get a better feel of how this thing go. And I promise you, if you come back when I come back, and you watch the video or whatever, the live streaming or whatever, then you guys will see everything that she's pretty much bringing forth to your attention. Mary Kay is good as advertised. And like I say, what I love about the business is always God first, family second, and career third. You want to leave a few last remarks or whatever? Now's the perfect time to do so.
Mary Kay is the #1 cosmetic business in the world. It's the #1 skincare business in the world. Everything is very fairly priced. In fact, it's probably underpriced. We have more patents than any other makeup or cosmetic company in the world. And so you're getting top level products. But what really excites me is a business opportunity for people who want to get paid based on the amount of work they're doing and the kind of work they're doing. And if you're interested in making business in the Mary Kay business, I'd love to help you. If you're just interested in clearing up your skin or taking care of a minor issue, I would love to help you. I love making people feel better about themselves, and I look forward to hearing from you. Thank you.
All right, guys. So with that being said, I'm gonna get a photo and I'm gonna post it in the community before I leave, right? But listen, Mary Kay is a game changer. I'm telling you. Don't knock it until you try it. Never judge a book by its cover, right? Because you never know what that book consists of until you open it up and you begin to read it for what it is.
I was going to say one more thing. Somebody was not too sure about the Mary Kay business. This is what I accomplished last year and was recognized for at seminar, okay? Last year, I recruited 56 people who were able to be star consultants, which means they did very well in the business. 56 people I helped launch their business. I also sold over $80,000 worth of products myself. My unit sold over $500,000 products, okay? That didn't happen because we were scamming people. That happened because people were seeing a difference in what they did. And so I'm excited to be a part of that. Unfortunately, I know there are some naysayers who have had bad experiences. That's just the bottom line. Unfortunately, not everybody who gets in Mary Kay are legitimate people. You know, they're trying to do it for themselves, but that is not who I am.
Somebody says, is that for acne? And that's one of my moderators. Is that for acne and to make your skin smooth?
Yes, the Clear Proof is for acne and acne scars. We also have microdermabrasion, which helps make your skin. It's an exfoliant, which you can use instead of that, according to what you're interested in. Yeah.
All right, guys, so there you go. You got it. She just gave you the rundown. And like I said, man, if you're not interested, just don't comment. Ain't nobody forcing you to buy products. Ain't nobody forcing you to want to learn the business to, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody force feeding any of that on you, right? Moderators, when we see ignorant peoples like that in the chat, just get them out of here. We don't care about the views. 500-600 subscribers every day. We don't need one person. One person don't make a difference on this platform. But what I will say before I go, Trump 2024, MAGA, make America great again.
Yes.
Facts. We out.